here's a video walkthrough real quickly of a Stern Avengers limited edition Hulk version. There was only 250 of these made. This one is number 235, as you can see. 235 of 250. Not many of these were made. And let me show you real quickly. It has total gameplays on the register 46, I believe. But there's probably lifetime about under 300 is the right number. The reason being is that the original code was on there. There's a good amount of plays. Again, home use only game. And then a fellow pinball hobbyist inserted music and sound clips from the movies to improve the game immersion, if you will. And when you upload that new software, then it erases the audits. So in all honesty, it's definitely under 300 total plays, but it's not 46, so I want to be forthcoming in that. Few things as you would expect out of a game with less than 300 plays. You can see real quickly the top rollover lanes. Our friend Hulk with a magnet in front of him. The other top three rollover lanes, see if I get that. The pop bumpers. Iron Man outlane, Black Widow ramp. And the Black Widow ramp is a early complaint of people that owned this game. You have to dial it in and basically put a washer or adjust the screws right there. I have, it's butter smooth. Yeah, I said butter smooth. It's butter smooth right now, so there's no issues. So that's a fallacy on this game. There you see the scoop for the Hulk multi-ball. Again, it looks just like you would expect for a game that has under or around 300 plays. There's the rollover lanes. They look minty. I said minty. And then your other rollover lanes. And the shooter lane again. I don't know what else to show to reinforce that the game is basically new and just broken in. I do have modified Tesseracts to improve this that upon the deal we can talk about additionally adding that in. And I believe I do have the Captain America pop bumper caps that show his shield. So those can also be add-ons if somebody would like to buy those in addition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a game real quick. I'm not going to play the game. I'm going to launch the ball and just walk you through a few things and just show you the basic setup of the Avengers game. Keep in mind, this is based on the first Avengers movie. So the theme, which Stern did a very nice job of capturing, is that the Avengers are assembling together to fight the oncoming invasion. And as they're assembling, they're trying to learn how to get along together. So the premise of the game is to collect Thor, who's there, and those are the drop-down targets. And the nice thing about these are individual drop-down targets, sorry. As you can see there, not one full shield like you see on some of the newer Stern games like Munsters, where just one piece. This is 4 separate pieces. So you collect Thor, you go after Hawkeye, and you hit that outline, and you see Hawkeye's face right there. It's gonna go around, and it's gonna come up, and then either divert here, or sometimes divert straight here, where it may lock for a locally multi-ball, or it may come and feed the right flipper. Captain America is the shot right here, and that goes around and feeds into the Captain America pop bumpers, and there's the cap right there. Okay, Hulk, you're hitting again the drop targets for Hulk, that spell Hulk. When those come down, then you can hit Hulk directly on. A lot of these games, you see the knuckles get smashed up. Just normal gameplay. That's just the way it is. This is, again, I don't know what to tell you other than, again, there's less than 300 plays. So it's nice. There's a magnet on there. Hulk's going to move back and forth to throw the ball back at you. And then that's your Hulk smash. If you can shoot the ball behind him, that gets you extra points during the multi-ball as well. Here's the Cosmic Cube that you're going to spin and hit. For those of you that are pinball hobbyists, very similar to the lamp in Tales of the Arabian Nights. And you have 2 shots behind it, 2 targets behind it. the Black Widow ramp, and again, here's Black Widow, so it's guiding you to shoot up the Black Widow ramp. And then our friend Iron Man shooting down the right-hand side that feeds up into this area and comes back down. You have shield, 2 pop bumpers for shield, or not 2 pop bumpers, 2 targets for shield. Coulson, I can't remember her name. And when you get those, it will give you special bonuses. Loki will tell you how many balls. I have to change this light bulb. There you go. You just have to shake it and it's right back on. Loki balls, lock for multi-ball, 1, 2, 3. If you see Loki in the play field, that's the shot to the outer lane where Hawkeye was. Okay? So that's basically it. This in the middle will show you what Avengers you have assembled and completed in their modes. If you complete the mode, it will stay on. If you haven't completed, it will blink. And the goal is, again, to advance to the final battle for Earth. And the way you do that is collecting all of your Avengers, let them work it out together by fighting each other and pairing off one-on-one. And then after they beat each other, then it's time to go for the Battle of Middle-earth. In between there's a Tesseract mode, there's a Loki multi-ball. So there's other things that are being thrown at you, but that's the idea of the game. So real quick, you're going to hear the music is not the same as the standard Stern game because, again, a pinball hobbyist changed it and put in the real music. And then also you'll hear audio clips. Many are from the movie. There will be a few that are still per the Stern game. But it's a really nice mix, and hopefully you'll be able to hear it on the audio here. There is a shaker motor, so when you hear things shaking, that's by intent. The limited editions came with a shaker motor, and so when you hit Hulk or his targets, the game shakes just as you would imagine being in front of the Hulk, him getting mad, stomping his feet, or just growling and shaking everything. So it's very well incorporated into the game. With further ado, let's hit the button, get this kid going.
The Avengers initiative. The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people to see if they could become something more.
That was a movie clip, obviously. I'm going to launch the ball, and then I'm going to just show you a few features, not a whole game. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is going to try to collect Thor here. Okay, so now you're in Thor mode. The whole screen, as you can see, has gone blue, or the play field, rather, has gone blue. And so now we're going to keep hitting. Okay, you hear that? That's a clip from the movie, too.
Your work with the Tesseract is what drew Loki to it.
Hopefully you Avengers and Marvel fans will remember these voiceovers from the movie. Okay, so now we've collected Thor. And you can see Thor's flashing right there. So we got Thor. So now let's have Thor battle Iron Man, because that's always a nice, fun battle. So you take the shot up here. I'm going to reach my hand over. Put that right there.
Yeah, apparently I'm volatile, self-obsessed, don't play well with others.
Okay, now that's from the Stern sound voiceover, but you'll see when they battle, it will be Iron Man.
Cancel my afternoon meetings. This is too much fun.
Rather, Robert Downey Jr.
Iron Man, collected.
Okay, so you collected Iron Man down over there. Okay, so here again, you hit the shield, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Get back to base.
Okay, and now we're going to keep hitting Thor. Okay, now you got Thor versus the Hulk. I activated that run. It ejects another ball, so you have 2 multi-balls going, or 2 balls for multi-ball going. And the goal now here is to hit Thor. So you see it's changed color. It's blue, Thor mode. 1. Voiceover from the music. So you hit Thor first, and now Thor's not lit up, but Hulk is. So you hit Hulk. Okay, so now you're going back to Thor. It's lit up in blue. And he hits him. And now you go to Hulk. Hulk's lit up now. See, so Thor's not. Hulk is. And there's Thor again.
Do not touch me again.
Okay, and so there you see shield is lit up. So everything's blue. You hit shield. Okay, so now you see. Okay, so Thor's completed. So now you have Thor ready for the end of the game for the battle for Earth. So you get the idea of what's happening here. So now we're gonna do Black Widow. Sorry, we'll just do this for. Okay, so now you got Black Widow. You saw when I threw the ball, though. I'll try it again. It's butter smooth. Oops. You have to be able to hit it, though, which I can't. See, there's no issue going up.
Relax, Shawhead. Not all of us can fly.
Okay, that's from the movie, if you remember, from Ultron.
So what's our play? Let's finish the job. Thor, report on the Hulk.
Okay, it's all from the movie.
Black Widow collected.
Okay, now we collected Black Widow.
Widow weapon. Widow.
You should probably go after Hawkeye, is my guess. Nope, Hulk on this one. Okay, so now, as you can see, the play field rather, has turned red, which is really cool. Nice job by Stern. Because now you're in Black Widow mode. Black Widow red is associated with Black Widow. How do I know it's red? If you look in the back here, the colors are associated with each Avenger. So now we're gonna hit the Hulk, and then
All my friends are fighters.
okay, so now we're gonna hit Hulk. And we're gonna go back to Black Widow because she's lit up.
Thor, report on the Hulk.
Okay, and then we're gonna go back to Hulk. And Black Widow.
Half these people are going nowhere.
Okay, and then now it's interesting because remember for Thor versus Hulk, you had to hit shield. Now you have to hit Thor's area. So let's hit Thor. There you go. And Thor comes to, hopefully you saw that. If you saw that, you hit Thor. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know the rules as well, but you hit Thor because Thor came to help Black Widow and get the Hulk off of her. You hit shield because shield came to help to get Hulk off of the last one. So now we're going to try to see if we can activate Iron Man again. So now we did. So Iron Man versus Thor. Okay, so now you have lit up again, sort of like a orangey color on the playfield. We're gonna hit Thor. Okay, and then we're gonna hit Iron Man.
Why shouldn't the guy let off a little steam?
That's from the movie. Thor.
Do I look to be in a gaming mood?
Okay, now you gotta go back to Iron Man. Sorry, my hands aren't that great. Okay, now you gotta go back to Thor.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Okay, now it's Captain America that's coming to the rescue of these guys, okay? So for Captain America, we're just gonna hit this ramp and I'll roll over.
Exactly the plan.
Okay, just like the movie, right? Captain America steps in to stop the fight between Iron Man and Thor. So again, the game is following the movie quite well. So now you've got in the middle here 3 covered. I'm not gonna go through the entire game, but I will show you. Let's do Captain America.
Time to work for it. The rest of us have one job. Clear these things. What kind of monsters are they?
So if I'm not mistaken, you have to get the pops for this. Sorry, I'm not very good at the rules here, guys, but the idea is the pop bumpers, when you hit this shot and it comes around and feeds the pop bumpers is Captain America fighting the bad guys. So watch, I'm gonna drop the ball on the pop bumpers and watch the screen. It decreases the power of the bad guys. You see? Every pop is decreasing the power bar. Makes it a little bit more challenging. I have it set up, by the way, on easy mode. So if you think, hey, this is easy, I have it on easy mode. Medium is where the game factory ships from, and you can even do hard, an extra hard mode. So you have to make more of these shots to collect the players. But there you go, Captain America's been collected. Okay, so now Captain America's flashing down here. We're gonna take a shot. We collected his vibranium shield. One more shot. Captain America versus Loki. And if you remember that from the Avengers movie, you remember Captain America going one-on-one with Loki. So here we go. You have Black Widow, you have Iron Man, and you have Black Widow, Iron Man, and Cap shots. So there you go. Okay, so now it's telling us we did Cap. Now we have to do these other 2 shots. So we're going to do Black Widow.
I come with glad tidings.
Okay, and what we did there is we got rid of 2 of Loki's. Remember, he projects himself, so we got rid of 2 of Loki's. Now we're going to hit Captain America again.
Hopefully this puts an end to the Chitauri and Hyde.
Okay, now we're back to Iron Man shot and Black Widow.
I've seen the true power of the Tesseract.
Okay, so now we're back to Cap.
Every time someone tries to win a war before it starts, innocent people die.
All from the movie. And now we're going to do Iron Man. Oops, if I can get the shot. Okay, now we found Loki.
I asked for a solution, not an escape plan. Captain America, completed.
Okay, so you get the idea. I'll stop there on showing you the verses, but you get the idea. It's from the movie. Captain America is fighting. I'm going to lose the ball. Captain America is fighting Loki in the movie, and then Iron Man shows up and Loki gives up. So it's following the movie quite well. Now you see the lock here for Loki lit up. See if I can do this real quick with my hands. Probably can't. Bear with me. Okay, so you see how it diverted? Lock 1.
What manner of thing is this? It is not from Asgard.
Okay, so that's lock 1, and you see now it's a solid color. Lock 2. That was Hawkeye. Now the playfield is colored for Hawkeye, so we have to complete Hawkeye shots. But it also includes now lock 2.
Sleep better.
See, the game's playing perfect. Everything's working just fine. We're going to do this next shot. Okay, that's ball 3. Here's Loki multi-ball.
You really have no idea with whom you speak.
Great light show. Okay, and it's dropped 3 balls. I'm going to lose 1 right away because of my hands. And then you're going to start hitting the shots. That's one of your jackpot shots, right? Let's hit the Tesseract. Okay, and then you got Black Widow.
Watching you fail is most amusing.
And we'll try to see if we can hit Iron Man. That was the bonus on added a ball because I hit the shield, guys. Sorry for the camera shake. I'm doing this all by myself real quick. And there we go. Okay, so we really took it to Loki there.
Who sent you on this fool's errand?
Okay, and then we're gonna lose the multi-ball and just go back to normal. I'm gonna show you the Hulk multi-ball is the last thing I'll show you. I don't want to show you the rest. We're in Tesseract mode right now, by the way. So you hit the Tesseract with the ball, and you're trying to also hit these targets. Okay, but the idea is to hit the Tesseract enough times to spell cosmic. See, and then they hit the spell cosmic, and that will give you extra bonus points. Last thing I'll show you is the Hulk multi-ball. It's fun. Okay, so now Hulk multi-ball is lit. How do you get Hulk multi-ball? You have to shoot the ball into that saucer. You can either do direct hit, which is extremely hard, or you can hit the Black Widow ramp. So let's do the Black Widow ramp. Again, butter. It comes out sometimes. That's just pinball, guys. Of the saucer. Nothing to do with the ramp. There you go. Okay, and then what? Hulk's gonna get mad. Okay, I have his arms turned off right now. His arms would raise in orchestration with the lifting of the bridge. That's supposed to be a bridge, and then you keep hitting Hulk to get the bonuses, the jackpots, if you will, sorry. Okay. And there you're at. Now you see behind him is the Hulk smash button. It's hard to get. Okay, so we got a jackpot right there. Anyway, I don't want to ruin the game for you. But that's basically the idea behind the game. Just see how beautiful the game is in orchestration of the colors based on the different characters. So when you're Thor, you're blue, Black Widow, red, Hulk, it turns green. So interesting game. Follows, if you're a movie buff and you love the Avengers movie, it follows it really well. I'm just going to hold this and let the ball drain. Show the end of game sequence. But hopefully this gives you an idea of how the Avengers is set up and plays. By the way, that signature is of George Gomez. He's the designer of the game. That's a real signature. That's not imprinted. He actually took a Sharpie and signed his name right there on all the limited editions. Again, if you look it up on the internet, George Gomez. Nice guy, by the way. Okay, we're going to hold the ball for a second. Let the shoot again go off. Okay, and then we lose the ball. We have one more. We got a few extra balls in that, guys. Okay, and we're going to let the timer go off. The timer I'm talking about is this orange light. When that goes off, we're going to lose the ball. Hopefully this gives you an idea. Again, you can look on the internet for better rules. What I was trying to do is show you that it's functioning as it should. And again, just giving you a little walkthrough. Okay, we got high score. That's normal, by the way. That's what's supposed to happen. The whole game shaking. And that is the Avengers Limited Edition Hulk version. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the game that is up for sale or trade. it does a really nice job of tying it into the Avengers movie, and the part that collectors were disappointed of, which is why if you look online, you might see some people bagging the game. When the game first came out, the Black Widow ramp rejected balls. That again, you see, butter smooth. That's an easy fix. People also complain because sometimes you can't see the rollover here. I do have, for additional cost, if you want, the clear, so you can see straight through. That's a fair critique because it is hard to see. So when you're playing in the player's mode, you see L, you don't see the O. When you lean over, you can see it. So there's a clear adjustment for that. The other thing that people complained about with the game is the Tesseract. Just in terms of it looks a little cheapish. It's fine. I have a mod that if you like to buy the Tesseract mod, it's a nice enhancement to it as well. Those were large complaints. And then the biggest complaint was the movie property, and Stern didn't use the real actors' voices or clips from the movie. And that's why the hobbyist went out and actually modified the code, and that's what comes with this game. So all of the objections to the game have largely been overcome if you enjoy the playfield layout and the shooting of the game. So hopefully, if you have any questions, you feel free to reach out to me, but hopefully you enjoyed the walkthrough, and enjoy.